set up a MILA. I'll set up that MILA report back to the railroad and see what happens. If we're not gonna get something other than another shitty set up a MILA quest, I'm thinking of going after something different. If nothing else, just exploring new sites. I mean, although we have a map full of map markers, quite a lot of these are actually places we haven't visited. We've just marked them on the map. I think the northwestern corner is pretty well visited, but a lot of the rest, not so much. Right. I have some extra weaponry. Yeah, I barely have enough weight to move around. Well, shit. I'm putting a long-range scope on the pulse rifle. You can always remove it. Although, at least some kind of a scope. I'm not 100% sold on that idea yet, though. We'll also have to test things out, see what happens. Which reminds me, we do need to start putting these weapons in quick slots. Need to give this one a test too. I mean, the nature of the weapon can be quite a bit different in the actual testing than it was in my imagination, so...
Wish a buckethead would show up. Let's get off.
Go up. What is up? Doesn't seem to be necessarily related to what we're doing. Just following the marker. Fragmentation grenades. Hey.
Sweet.
Yeah. Sweet indeed. Actually, that sort of reminds me. Wonder what category of a weapon is a missile launcher? And it's either heavy or explosives, but I imagine it might be heavy in this case. Was it Hub 360? We were here just recently, so it's a possibility that nothing has really respawned here yet. Same time, we never explored this any further than this, so... Right. We can't do jack shit here at the moment. We'd have to find another entrance. You jumped down, didn't you? Seem to recall having problem getting inside here the first time. Maybe we should have used some other means instead of just coming back down here. This is the main entrance, and it's unusable. That's not really the building though. Not exactly 100% stealthy weapon, but didn't make that much noise.
Can't hide forever.
to get the meat.
Smell you out there!
Wonder does the charging up mean you use more ammunition?
Here, human. I got a treat for you. Ah, wanted a bite! What? Who's that?
You know, I do like long, lazy, dull days, right? Yeah, you're really
Yeah,
good.
we could really use the proper scope. But certainly this has the power to supplies. Currently doesn't really have the accuracy though. So either attach the proper scope or just forget about the use case. We are very low on carry weight.
Hmm?
Did you take my extra weapons? I suppose we should dump the syringer too. That at least allows us to do very different things, and I really just try to test it out. Suppose perk-wise we could also take more carry weight. However, we have the extra perk, but however, looking at our options, I actually like the Aqua Girl the best because it would allow us to do something different. I mean, I'm sure I'm somewhat interested in knowing, for example, what does adding a first aid tent, or I suppose it's a medical service of some kind to the colony at the final stages of the shops. Things like that, but in comparison, ability to not take water radiation damage and ability to basically breathe underwater and explore probably the water areas of the game, it does not really compare. The thing is, I'm not sure if one level of that Aqua Girl is gonna be enough. Because I was wondering about what's the point of the second level. And I came to the conclusion it's probably to save your own ass while swimming. It basically provides invisibility while you're submerged. And I wondered what does it really do. But if you encounter any enemies in the water, what can you do against them? You can't do jack shit. I probably can. There might be melee weapons and things like that that work, but I doubt the rifles will. Which means we would basically be unable to actually deal with any enemies we encounter underwater. So if we want to explore some kind of a deeper area, the invisibility is there to protect us, so we can swim around and not be threatened. Might not be necessary, so it's not something I would casually throw a point away, but I think it's exactly what we must do if we want to fully explore larger water areas. However, Endurance 1. That's 4 extra points just to get or unlock the ability, and 2 on top of that to get what we probably need. Well, no. So that's why I'm sort of thinking of sitting on perk points for a while I mull the idea through. We can always the counter to that would be things like intimidation, maybe more damage through stealth, maybe robotics, that sort of thing. So while not entirely worthless either, I think the Aqua Girl would be more interesting in the long run.
Going down.
It would unlock areas that are currently very
Second
troublesome
floor.
to visit. We can manage the radiation easily enough, I suppose, and I think we can do breath potions or
Going
drugs.
up.
So there might be an alternative way to handle things. However, the thing is, the investment really needs to go for the under submerged invisibility. Then we have, yeah, that could also be imitated through stealth voice. But there's quite a bit of difference between being having no time constraint on what we're doing and having a few drugs keep us alive. But is it worth the extra expenditure in perk points? That's something I don't know. I think it might be at least better test it out first.
I don't know
How?
if even a scaver would take that.
Why are you always fucking complaining about this? We can do defensive turrets and all kinds of wonderful things with this junk, and every time I just pick something up. Bitch, 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 bitch,
You
bitch.
getting the hang of the railroad yet? We're just one big dysfunctional family. With guns.
Okay, I think we at least need to test out the diving without Aqua Girl. See how the experience goes. Then if we encounter major problems, then we can start worrying about alternative means. I'm saving perks until then. If we want to go full stealth, we need to take the ninja at some point anyway, and that's another hefty investment in points anyway. Probably very close to what we would use on the Aqua Girl. Just saying, it's not like we have all that many easy options left anymore.
South! What is it? Nice try!
Time to earn our paychecks. I'm getting paid, right?
Sure. I guess the biggest benefit of this over the combat rifle is that this rate of fire is actually faster. So while the damage isn't really any better, I can dish out more damage.
What's that? It was nothing.
How exactly are we supposed to get higher, by the way?
No green stuff here. Someone there? No more games! Time to pop!
Elevatrix. That's where we need to go. Rooftop pool.
What? Who's there? I found...
Fortifying combat armor left arm. Strength and endurance. This also has a much larger magazine size. Can't underestimate that. Sometimes the 20 shot magazine size can get you into a little bit of trouble. That's 4 times that.
Ah,
So he jumped down again. Congrats. Yeah, that's easy enough to avoid though. Just take a hazmat suit. Even the anti-radiation drug might help. But that's not really a reason to take the Aqua Girl. But in any kind of larger body of water, it might be a very different matter. I mean, going swimming in the goddamn ocean is not going to be quite the same experience than going to take a swim in a small pool somewhere.
Getting hungry.
with you overloaded and all, let me take this chance to read my unabridged copy of War and Peace at you.
Right. Mission complete.
Hey,
Yeah? What's mine is yours, pal.
Good to know. Now, are we gonna go get anything new, or are we gonna go and do our own thing for a while? Certainly had a few things to do. Minor things. We could wrap up the, or rather improve upon one of the colony designs, the one where the generators are right there in the open.
You need to hit the dead drops. Randolph's got a message for you.
Excellent. Sort of hoping for this.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me. You must not be afraid of heights with all the work on the MILA project. You got the time? I got another site we could place another one of my babies.
This
Or we
just
could
never
do some
ends.
shopping.
maybe later?
Whatever you say, my friend.
Hey,
What is it?
Everyone's all, "You've been hitting the chems way too hard." But I got my eyes open. I see.
Tom,
Hey, I got everything you field agent types need. Even a few Tinker Time specialities.
show me what you got.
I will set you up, my friend.
Okay. 434. Armored bathrobe. Really? Well, I don't have an armored bathrobe. Have to give them that. Be something new. Deliver calibrated powerful receiver. Deliverer, it's the pistol upgrade. I think missile launcher is explosives. I don't recall it doing this much damage earlier. Not just 300 per shot. Weight 21, that's not bad. Has 79 missiles, so missile launcher might not be a bad idea either. I mean, this is an unupgraded missile launcher, I mean. That is 300 per shot. I have to think about that. $450 for plasma grenades, but missile launcher is a very different type of damage though. It actually does the damage when it hits a target, unlike a grenade. As well buys railway spikes too. Right. Powerful combat rifle. Sets target on fire. This could be something that we can give to a sidekick. I don't want to throw this away. So there's nothing wrong with the sniper rifle, and the value is actually not that high, so this would be better off just if we just scrap it. +2 luck. Don't care. Fortifying combat armor, left arm, strength and endurance. Well, this could be useful. It cannot be used to take perks though, so I'm not quite sure how useful it would be. But combat armor, left arm. Combat armor is one of the upgrades I was thinking anyway. And this would be a unique one. So the pluses are on top of the normal advantages. War money. Law. Weight 0. I'm selling weapon mods. Right. Ooh.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
No. It was, we're looking at a food item. That's what I think it is. The one that provides you water breathing for a while. I don't recall what exactly is needed for that. Probably Mirelurk something. We have a lot of those in storage.
Rebuilding takes time, but we have the men and women to do it.
Desdemona.
Excuse me, I'm busy.
Busy.
Heads up, Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
The world's a dangerous place for anyone in my way.
A lot of good stuff. Might be able to make a better syringe rifle too. Simply, actually, long barrel marksman stock, recoil compensating stock might be better. Medium night vision, long recon scope. Yeah, we could improve on this. Really should just use the weapon. But it's very much a weapon that seems like it's no good with companions. Even the damage versions, the shots you can take, require time to take effect, really. Not sure how well that will work. There's a food production site somewhere. Is a beverage? No.
I'm very busy.
We have
Unless you
soup.
need my medical expertise, please bother someone else.
Roast. Fifth-law egg omelette. Small health regeneration for 2 hours. Agility. Carry weight. Breathe underwater for 30 minutes. Mirelurk cake. We need Mirelurk eggs, Mirelurk meat, oil, and razor grain. Okay. We just really plant razor grain somewhere. But 30 minutes is a long time. Everything else we have in abundance, but I don't think we have razor grain, and we certainly aren't growing it anywhere. Rat scorpion egg omelette cures addictions. Okay, that might be a thing to do.
Any news out there, Doctor?
Nothing that would interest you. Now, let's talk about you and your health.
It's not.
Not right now.
Very well.
All processes are busy.
Pam.
Recalibrating using new data set.
You might want to flush your system with Radaway before your hair falls out.
Okay. New tetra. I need to plant the razor grain. I'm pretty sure we have it a little bit in storage, so it should not be a problem to plant a few. However, it's not really a food item. So can we even plant it? Didn't really think about that. I'm sure you can plant it. I mean, you can plant carrots, but I'm not sure even if they provide really food in that sense. And it's grain. I don't see why you couldn't plant it. What's so special about it compared to the other crops? Just think about it. There's those rivers also all over the place. They could have some things. Lakes all over the place. They could have something. There's a huge water here that without a doubt has something. Also the island there. Yes. We are gonna need quite a lot of MILA crap though to be able to do it. Okay, this place has the extra people, so I'll plant the grain here. The grain's probably stored here anyway. I'm not sure how much of it we would have. I don't ever recall. I recall seeing it once in the wilderness. Is it 8? Yeah, 16. Very much good enough. Yes. That should be enough to provide a steady supply. I'm not quite sure where these are located, the MILA parts. Going to go through the full list. 18 eggs, 18 meat. We're gonna produce 8.
What we building today?
More razor grain.
Yes?
I need to do a supply line. Where the hell is it? Grey Garden. Yeah, it's the robot farm. But it's 6 people and it has a decent farming capability, so I like it. We don't have a lot of muck fruit coming our way. These extra people are exactly that, extra. There's not really much useful about them. And yeah, great on it.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
Bitch.
Hey, Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Well, looking at this, the generator here isn't exactly well protected either. I don't care, not that much. It's at least on top of a building, and it doesn't really power any of the defenses. I think the defenses are main. Oh, does it? No, there's just too many power sources all over the place. That's the one that's the important one, and there's no way in hell I can protect that anyway. So it is what it is. Something to think about, I suppose. Hmm. You definitely have too many grenades. Pulse grenades are sort of worthless anyway. I'm very disappointed about on their effects on machines. I think I'll store the syringer rifle. I mean, I can take it out when I want to go and test it out. Now it's for a long time it's just been frankly wasted to carry weight. So go away. Do we have other unique weapons? Yeah. Store that. Hmm. 'Too many grenades. I should really actively try to get rid of them. $246 tin packs. I haven't exactly been stingy in their use either. Okay. I want to make a quick visit to the Grey Garden simply because we added it to the supply lines. I want to see what's there. I think there's like a shitty heavy turret and pretty much just farms. That's fine. I don't want to really build it up, but maybe add an extra defense turret or more uh, plants. I mean, if the people there are doing nothing but farming, they might as well farm properly. Zero defense, 31 food. We might as well loot these because now that we are sharing them. We're gonna need a defense something here. Other robot parts. You. Right. Good enough. Now. We have mushrooms. It says a lot of these already. So much fruit and razor range. Speed eventually increased thanks to this. I'm not going to add any real power here either. I just want some defenses. So if trouble finds these guys, they're not going to be totally screwed. Or when trouble finds them. You could also add. I wonder if there's a difference how many artillery pieces you can add. I mean, if there's a difference between 1 artillery piece and 6 artillery pieces in the same colony, is it going to be 6 times as powerful or 6 times as much bombardment or what? So, either way. Trusty machine gun turrets. Not quite sure where enemies would even try to come from. I'll add a few. Always covered fields where the actual workers are. Right. And there's some natural light in here already. Let's really see a generator.
That's not even worth picking up, boss.
You helped us in our most desperate hour, and for that, I salute you, madam.
Right. Excellent. Okay, what's the mission? Pick up the ditch. Well, they're both the same area, so might as well do both at the same time. One is on the top of the roof, one is here. Okay,